right, welcome back everyone. We are doing shoulders tonight, and I've already done about 4 field sets here. Just started with a 10, and then a 20, and then 35, and 45, and now we're up to 155 on here now. Get a lot of blood moving in there, doing about a mid grip, and we're doing these to the front. So starting things off a little different tonight. Normally I always start with my side shoulders, or side delts, but we're gonna start with a couple exercises. We'll do the hammer strength one over here as well. So we'll try to build those shoulder caps. So I'm gonna focus on 10 to 12. Okay, and we'll go to 175 for our next set. All right, one more. Whew. Man, that got heavy quick, but it's okay. We've got a lot of field sets in there, got a lot of blood in the muscles so far, so we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, so we're on our second exercise now. I'm doing this seated hammer strength, and you guys have seen me do this exercise before, to where normally I'll actually seat, basically reversed how you normally sat and go this way, but now I'm basically seated how you normally should be seated. So you can do it either way. I like to do a variety here, but just feeling it tonight. Want to do 2 presses, and so this is a little easier to set up. And so I'm going to do about 10 to 12 reps. Already done a bunch of field sets here, and so here we go. Doing the long range partials. Okay, and I'll take the 10 off, and we'll put a 25 on there for next, so as if it was 185, but weight might be a little different, but if it was on a barbell, that's what it would be like. So, and we'll go by that, see how that feels, and then if that feels good, we'll add another 10, and it'd be nice to be able to get to 2 plates tonight, but we'll see how this feels since this is our second exercise already. So I appreciate all you guys. If you guys like my videos, please like the videos, comment to boost the algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate that you guys are along in my journey, guys. All right, this is our second working set. All right, so we'll put a 10 on each side for our next set. Probably not going to get to 245s tonight, but that's okay. It'll still be good. Okay, this will be our last set of these, and try to get 6 to 8. All right, here we go. All right, one more. Yeah. Whew. Nothing left there. All right, we've already done several field sets here with our shoulders, really starting to get some blood in those caps of the shoulders. So looking pretty good tonight. So even if the weight is down, we're gradually getting leaner. We're 189 this morning, which is great. Definitely having to work hard to get those pounds off. I probably still have a good another 20, 25 pounds to lose to where I'll be where I want to be. So, but the harder it is, the further you go with your dieting, you hit a lot more walls that you have to deal with. So it's never easy. Okay, is that 40s? I half expected the weight to be down a little bit just because we started with our normal shoulder presses tonight. So, but that's okay. Everything's still looking pretty good so far. Feeling pretty good. Whew. All right. Pretty good so far. Whew. 2 more. Man. Whew. Man, those 45s definitely felt different. And what I mean is a little bit heavier. That's good though. Okay. What we'll do here, grab a couple 15s. Just do some burnouts. And these ones, I've showed you guys before, I kind of stay stationary, so I kind of pull back. So I'm using more of my rear delts. I started incorporating these when I was having issues with tendonitis. Nice way to burn things out. Okay, how about we go back down to the 10s? Whew. Whew. Man, I feel like I'm trying to fly, but my wings are too heavy. Oh, whew, I'm gonna pass out there. Okay, so on to my second side delt exercise. I'm going a little bit wider tonight with my hands. Just a little something different. So I've already done several feel sets here, and I really like this exercise. I've been doing this exercise for a long time now. And I think the original person I actually heard about this exercise from was from Johnny Jackson. He incorporated the this upright row, but it was wide to hit those shoulder caps on the side. So I really like this exercise. I do use a little bit of body English with this when I start to get a little tired. So I probably will do a couple more sets beyond this, and then we'll move on. My back is a little sore from yesterday from the back, especially doing those rack pulls. Even though we didn't go that far down into them, I still feel the lower back. So, and also too, the hyperextensions, I forgot about that. So, okay. Okay, I'll stop at 10. I could do more, but I want to progressively overload with more weight, so. All right, second working set. Gonna probably do about 8 to 10. I'd like to go to 185. This is 155. Might be a little less since it's a Smith machine, but I'd like to go to 185, see what that feels like after this. And then maybe go up one more. All right. Come on. Yeah. Whew. Good set. $185. Okay. And two, when I do these, I like to have my thumbs on top of the bar. Just a preference. Okay. Whew, getting heavy. Come on. Whew. All right, guys, so this is my second set here on the reverse pec deck fly for the rear delts and the single arm lateral raise over there. I've already done 2 sets. So just warming everything up a little bit more. For shoulders, I really love volume. So lots of good results from volume with shoulders. That's just for me. So, okay, we are up to 85 pounds now. So I like to go really strict with these just because my shoulder's a little bit more sensitive with these. I really like to concentrate on the negative, that eccentric. Okay, we're gonna go jump over here. All right, it's number 17, whatever that means. Okay. So I like doing these from the back versus the front. It's really good. So what we got here? 17, go to the 20. And with these two, I like to really slow down on that negative, the eccentric, just because cable movements and machines, for some reason, especially with side laterals and rear delts, really hit my shoulders a different way, and where my joints are a lot more sensitive. I don't know how to put it. It's like when I'm locked in like this, everything feels like it's tense. So it's probably my rotator cuff too. Sorry if it's kind of confusing if I'm explaining this, but I do believe it's a combination of the tendons and my rotator cuff. I've never had an injury, and I'm always very careful. Stay very hydrated, fish oil, glucosamine, all those good things for joint lubrication and joint repair. We'll do one more set here, and we'll do one more set on the rear delt machine, and we'll do some dumbbell shrugs. Okay, 85 pounds on here now. Okay, that's gonna be my last set here. And as you can see, I'm also using my wrist straps here, my chic wrist straps, just so I don't have to concentrate on my grip. Man, feeling it now. One more. Whew. Nothing left in that one. Okay. One more. Oh, man. Whew. Good stuff. Okay. So I'll start with several feel sets over here with the dumbbells. And so I'll probably start with probably 60s and progressively overload to heavier weight. And we'll definitely take it easy just because we did those rack pulls yesterday. So I'm going to set this up so it's easy to take the dumbbells off of the bench. All right, now we're on to the 105-pound dumbbells. So I first of all started with 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. For this first 3 sets, I did 25 reps apiece. And we're using my wrist straps. And then when I moved to the 90s, I did 30 reps. So I'm trying to focus a lot more on repetitions because you guys are probably all aware that you've seen my earlier videos that I can basically use the heaviest dumbbells in here for my traps. So I've always had really powerful traps. But the only downside is that you need to be careful, especially as you get older. Just because you're strong enough to do it, your body's not meant to do it forever. So I'm trying to do everything that I can to be proactive with my health. So, 38 now, I would love to be doing this 30 to 40 years from now. So what you really think, it's not that long from now. You might think it when you're young, but I've been out of school for over 20 years now. I'm like, that was quick. See, I like it nice and tight. Just be mindful, be careful. Make sure when you're doing this, keep your back nice and arched as if I'm doing a deadlift. So same kind of thing. 10. 10. Good. So I'll probably go up again. See what that feels like. So 30 here, some 105. Might be some 115s around there. All right, 115s, and this is going to be my last set here. Just because I'm trying to focus on a lot more reps. And that works for me. Either go really heavy or do a lot more reps. And especially for this kind of exercise, a lot more reps is a lot safer. Okay. Okay. 10. 10. Yeah. This last 5 reps are pretty twitchy. Not really triceps day, but who cares, right? All right. So, finishing up right now, it's about 12:30. Here's someone else in the gym on the other side there. They're probably hoping to come here and be here all alone. I'm over here and they're over there, so. Woo. All right, so yeah, very good workout. Let's go over some of our numbers here. So overall, we did 4, 5, 6. Actually, we did 7 exercises. Again, we did 7 exercises last night. I didn't anticipate in doing that second shoulder press, but I really wanted to do that hammer strength, and I really like that exercise. Dumbbell side laterals and that wide grip, and what just a little bit wider. Basically, where I normally stop, where that first line is, as if you're doing a bench press. Basically, a normal bench press would go on the outside of those rings in there, and that's how high I went up. Kind of feels similar to where I do that really wide dumbbell side laterals. The ones I do where I'm pulling more so with the rear delt. Really like that, felt really good. And then that one arm cable movement going from behind, going up. And then we supersetted that with that reverse pec deck machine. That's a really nice machine. Normally I stand when I do those, but this time I did it seated and a lot more controlled. I think I might start doing them seated, even though I can't use as much weight. It's a lot stricter, and then I can really slow down on that eccentric, that negative part of the movement, especially on my shoulder exercises when it involves a cable. Actually, you know what? Even on the pec deck fly, when I'm doing those cable crossovers, there's so much more tension on muscle, and not just the muscle, but the joints all the way through. And so I really slow down those cable movements. And so I really don't do too many machines in here. The hammer strength machine, the hammer strength, I guess you could call those machines. We're not like cable or plate, like a leg extension or a lying leg curl. So, and then for the traps, of course, we just got done doing the dumbbell shrugs. You did. What do we end up with? Hundreds for 30 reps, and then 115s. Also did that for 30 reps. And of course, we use our sheet wrist squats. So, and this is officially video workout number 34. So, as of right now, we're trying to do about 5 workouts a week, and we're trying to get more videos in, just show you what I'm doing. And it also helps me stay on track more. This channel is also very good for my discipline and being a habit, because as you know, like this, our basically not like our slogan, but our main theme of the whole channel is discipline is not motivation. Discipline is a habit. I mean, like I was saying in my video the other day, motivation could be fickle. And so when you start to discipline yourself and stuff gradually starts to become habits, I mean, it's very easily to create bad habits, right? I mean, you're waking up late in the day, or you're just doing things you'd not normally want to do. Very easy to turn actions into bad habits. So when I do this, basically, it's just feeding those good habits that I do. And it makes me feel better about myself in general. When I'm disciplined like this, when I'm hitting the gym hard, it just really inspires me to do a lot of other things. Like Arnold, I mean, his big thing was that his bodybuilding was his biggest spark that ignited a huge fire in his life.
where he's so disciplined in bodybuilding. When he was done with bodybuilding, he took that discipline from there and he put it into acting. And when he was done with there, he put it into his career in politics. So very neat seeing someone like that be able to take discipline and just, and it doesn't matter how you feel in the moment. You know what? I know what the plan is today. And that's the thing that I like. It's like, I know we're going to do it. We're going to get it done. Why? Because it's on the list, and what's on the list is going to get done. And I love those kind of personalities. A friend of mine back in the named Matthew went to college with him. He was a Marine. He was an officer in the Marine Corps. He was in the Marines for like 8 years. His just sheer will and discipline was incredible. He was in school. He was married, had a couple kids, and he had a full-time job. And it's just incredible, his motivation. And later on in life, I ended up hearing that he struggled with PTSD and all that kind of stuff. And just work. I'm not a doctor, so that's just letting everyone know on that. This is for entertainment purposes only. So I won't give his last name. So, but yeah, he fought with PTSD for a number of years. But I mean, it's just come out on the other side, and does a lot of lifting, a lot of working out, a lot of different kind of sports, while he's disciplined in all these other areas. It's just very inspiring. I love those kind of stories where people that just have a sheer will to do good stuff, especially like with their health and taking care of their families. And I don't like saying giving back to the community. It always make when you give back, it feels like you stole something, right? I mean, if you worked hard in bodybuilding and bodybuilding blessed you, I mean, why not bless other people who have blessed you? Not like you're giving something back. You know, you stole something, you didn't have a right to it in the first place. You worked hard and you earned it, right? And so, blessing people with what you've been blessed with, that's a big thing. So, I really appreciate you guys. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. Comment to boost that algorithm. It's exciting to see our watch time hours gradually increase each day. We're getting, day by day, we're getting closer to monetization. So, we're at 1,300 subscribers yet. And we've got a number more watch hours to go. So if you guys are watching my videos, go back through and binge some of those videos while you're doing your cardio. Listen to me flap in one ear while you're doing cardio. I was editing my video the other day, and I told my wife, I said, man, I yap a lot. I had to edit, and I had to cut so much of my yapping and flapping out of my video, which I'm doing right now. So I'm going to end it right there and tell you guys how much I appreciate you. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.